Look, he had the racial stuff that that should have never happened from stemming from his daughter dating a black guy, and then he had this weird like sex tape stuff, and like I don't want to ever get into that, but like,
Yeah,
and
that's
he
horrible.
spent many years just lying. Like there's YouTube videos. Go on YouTube. If you've never seen the list of Hulk Hogan lies, you have to do yourself a favor
But
because
what
this man,
one of the biggest lies, I think you've seen it. He says, "Oh yeah, I won't wrestle 400 days in a year because of my travel with between the
yeah,
U.S. and Japan." It's like, dude, that there's only 365 days in a year. It
yeah,
doesn't matter your travel.
yeah, exactly. And so he spent many years trying to rewrite his own history, like, and it's so obvious that he was,
He was downplaying everybody else's history to
yes,
basically hype himself up more
and he would just
for
flat
what
out like
he
make
actually
things up.
was.
Yeah, like flat out make things up. And then I think what kind of was a tip on the iceberg was the Trump stuff from last year. And
You
Trump
know,
is,
speaking at the national convention,
yeah, and
yeah.
not like, you're not a horrible person if you are a Trump
Yeah,
supporter.
not where
Like,
you
and
like
there's many wrestlers that,
you can support who you support, it's
yeah,
all
right.
like
But I
it is
think,
what it is.
yeah, I think, well, look at the Undertaker. Undertaker's, he supports Trump, but Undertaker's not getting booed like
No,
Hulk Hogan was.
because the Undertaker hasn't done stuff like okay. Well, I mean, maybe
Right.
he has, but nothing's
Well,
ever
yeah.
public. And the thing
Yeah,
is, with Undertaker, he is highly respected
exactly.
by everybody in the locker room, all the fans, even when Vince was still there, even Triple H. They're like, no, if you're talking about a true locker room leader, the Undertaker.
Exactly.
That is the embodiment of a locker room leader.
And you look at,
We're not here to compare like, oh, Mark Calloway and Terry Bollea. No, we're just saying like, you could have like controversial views, but still be like a
yes.
respected
Right.
individual.
But I think like because of like the other things from the past, him being on that side, I think the people that are very much like radical against, the whole right wing,
Yeah, like
or
all
like
this
they're
political
gonna
stuff.
use that to like just pile on, rightly or wrongly. Rightly or wrongly,
Yeah,
they're
and
gonna use that to pile on.
like I said, we're not here to get political. We're not here to debate about
Right.
that. We're just simply going over like how people view things a certain way.
Right. And I think it's just he spent the later half of his life really just in hot water and then just kind of just making things worse for
It was
himself.
kind yeah, it hit pretty much like the latter like
Yeah.
his post